Say we're learning Hilchos Tzitzis.
Never mind. That's okay. What do you want? What snapper?
Okay, we ask you about functional with it, you know what I mean?
Thank you, Secretary. Everybody?
What's that? Yeah. Now, Lemaisa, we are holding Daf Lamed Beis, Lev.
That's the whole letter in it.
And let's recap what we spoke until now. We are in the middle of discussing an interesting Indian. We find that Chazal tell us in Brachis and in Sechus Menachis that the bracha on tzitzis is lihisatif b'tzitzis. So some are medayik from there. Some understand that it has when you wear a tzitzis, wear a talis, it should be in a manner of ituf, in a manner like the atifas Yishmaelim, like the Arabs dress. That means you have to cover your head and cover part of your face.
Why like the Arabs?
They do it.
So
Not Arabs, Ishmaelim. Why?
Ishmaelim.
Why like the Goyim?
That was the way they dressed during that time. So it was an ituf. Even the Yidden dressed that way in those countries. I was reading somewhere that in the time that the Yidden were not allowed to go into Ma'aras Machpelah, the Arabs, but the women, the Jewish women were able to go in because they dressed also like the Arabs. So Arabs didn't know they were Jewish in it. So they went in. Anyway, so according to this shita, our talis cottons that you are so small and you're not able to wrap your head around it is potter from tzitzis, according to this shita. However, others understand that no. The Torah never said you need to have itov. The Torah is al kamfei big dayim. Anything that has four-cornered beged doesn't have to be like atifas yishmael. Chachamim said the nusach is lehisafif the tzitzis, because that was their minig then. So even though we make a bracha l'satav at tzitzis, you don't need to do it that way. Because that was what they did then, but not that you have to always do all the doiris that way. The Torah itself does not say that you have to have ituf. The halacha in Shulchan Aruch is paskin like the second shita. You don't need ituf. Any beged, even if it's not large enough to do ituf with it, wrap around your head. You are still chayiv in tzitzis and your yoytza tzitzis with any four-corner beged. However, we explained that in order to be yoytza the mitzvah min hamuvchar, it's nochin that b'shas the bracha you should wear it like the Ishmaelim do. And that's why we wrap it around Ishmaelim, and you wear it just for kedei hiluch dal amis, and then you're yoytza according to the first shita. You did the mitzvah. Afterwards, you take it off and you wear it like irregular. Because the Ikar Aloch is not like that opinion. But you were yoytza that shita in the beginning, right? For Shas, you made the bracha. Siv Zayin. V'chein yasa b'talisis k'tanim shalom. Page Lamed Beis. After the kaim on the yoytza b'deichev says apish eimam ituf. Even our small tzitzis that we wear, even though the halach is like we said earlier, that even though you don't have a large enough to do ituf with it, you're yoytza. If you want to be yoytza all shitas, imroitz levarach esata b'tzitzis toiv shiniach talskot al roishei v'roicha v'talos yila kamasei shekenu derech ituf v'yame kach mu'utav l'pachis Kedei hilach dal amis. What's he saying? Take our talisis, our small begotten, put it like this on your head. On your head, b'shas, you make the bracha, and put the roich of the talis to your back, like the length of it to your back, like this. And this way, you'll make an ituf. B'shas, you make the bracha.
Before.
So this way, you'll be yoitza. Now, continues.
This is why we're saying Mayiko should be Daladan.
We that's
Why Dafka we saying it?
maybe you have to wait anyways.
Right, I'm saying probably.
The dafke beget tapel on mekimel. Dafke beget sheoisin kein taticha achas merubas. Well, based on Taber Emsa, dafke a beget like our begodim, and we make like a square beget, and what we do is we make our area for the neck in the middle. Okay, so dafke mikidu a basis is mitzad zeh, or basis is mitzad zeh.
Oh, right, because you're taking two and you're going over the other, so you have four.
Yeah, you're gonna make two tzitzis in the back, tzitzis in the front, because then it's like you wrapped your head, like the arrows wrapped their head.
That's
You
eight.
throw it around,
Because you have two.
but the two tzitzis have to each be one on one side, one in the front, one in the back. I will ima beged tofor if the beged is sewed up. She's at the ba'orki savabreishei v'reichiv gufay. If I call tzitzis mitzad echod, not nothing last kimeshis bar. Look, come on. I'm not sure exactly what he's saying.
He's talking about the tzitzis that the Sfardim has that look like a scarf. Long one. You don't have.
So why can't you do kediyatuf on it?
How do you do Kidaita? You can't catch through it too. It's not like a long scarf.
Right. I'm thinking.
I think what he's saying is, I'm not sure, but I think what he's saying is that what happens if the beged has the compass on the bottom?
Right.
On the top, it's tougher together. It doesn't have.
Like I have a talis.
Let's say it doesn't have a hole for the base of tzaver in the middle.
Okay.
It's sewed together on the top.
So then
So you can't.
it's a ton of schedule. It's like a ton of schedule.
You can't separate it.
It's not a
You
talis.
can't separate it. Can't separate it to make it go around. The tzitzis come both on one side. You can't pull them apart, one in the front, one in the back. A little bit akapanim. If it's sewn most of the way, then it's not chayiv in tzitzis. L'chein, in such a case, b'shena kedarke l'sat v'kal reishei v'loy levarich all of the satzis l'yivarich sheshem tzitzvon al mitzvahs. However, if in this case where you can't do ituf, you could still make a bracha on it because remember the ikar halacha is you don't need to do ituf. It's only a mitzvah and a muvchar to try to be yaitz ituf. You don't need.
Right.
So if you can't, you can, but don't say the word lihis atif
In other words,
because you're not doing an ituf. You're not wrapping it around.
if somebody don't have a talis godel,
You're wearing all the talis godel.
and you want to make a leitate, a talis cotton, you cannot do it.
No.
That's the point.
It's too small.
V'chein afilo talis cotton also mechtichas from a bas.
Oh.
Ve'eni tougher. Like what we're doing. In loishe kedarke, like we do, we don't make an ituf with the talis cotton. Ei ma'at v'reishi mevara gam kein al mitzvah tzitzis. Well, Maisa, that's what we do. We see that anyone who is not wearing a talis gadol doesn't do ituf.
No.
They don't do ituf.
True.
So, and therefore the nusach habracha is different. Al mitzvahs. By the way, Stamazoi, that bracha does not say in Chazal.
Leitate?
No. It only says litatif. We changed the nusach Chazal to adapt it to our talisik time. Those days, in the times of the Gemara, they did not have our talis cotton.
They didn't. Right.
They only wore. This is how they dressed. They wore a
That
talis
was the
cotton.
That was the jacket. Like nowadays we wear a jacket all the time. They
didn't have the concept of a talis cotton because they were able to wear it a whole day. So they made the sata, but we don't do that. So therefore, we say al mitzvah. Except if you're making a talis gadol or you're making an ituf in the beginning, to be good.
That's a chiddush.
If someone doesn't wears a talis gadol and doesn't make an ituf, he doesn't make al talis. It doesn't say misatif. Say al mitzvah.
Welcome back.
What if somebody wears a talus cotton 24/7? Always wears talus cotton.
Can't make a bracha.
Does make a problem. Only at the talus.
You can't make a bracha on it if he's always wearing it.
You take it at night out. No.
Yeah, but if you're gonna wear it 24/7, you can't make a bracha. He already made a bracha. That bracha goes for as long as he's wearing it. Sifchas. Oisen she'em eskasim betalisam ela haroish v'saviv hatzavar belvad v'mekpidin lachas aguf tzarich limches beyadam the ikar ha'ituf b'guf l'kuli alma. Everyone's masking the ikar ha'ituf is on the guf. The nechaku b'sifhei and sort of gamkin lachas haroish b'talisa. The kisesh belvad b'li kisei aguf l'kuli alma loy nikra ksus klal. You have some people that come to the shul, like some of these modern places, they wear it like a scarf. They wear the talis like a scarf. You know, they put it like a shawl over here.
It's not even a talis.
You can't make a bracha on it. You cannot make a bracha if you're wearing it in this manner. There's a whole discussion we had in Sivav, the machlekes, whether you need to do ituf or not, like the Ishmaelim, was whether or not you also need to do cover your head. But a vada needs to be covering your guf. The talis cotton also needs to cover your guf. By the people who wear the talis cotton, and you wear, let's say, you take and you throw it behind you like this. If you're not covered with it, b'shas ma'isi, you're not being the kind of tzitzis. Saying b'shas has to be covering your guf. It's not just that you have in your closet a beged with four corners and he puts it on it. There's no chiv that the beged linking when
Like a towel doesn't have a chiyuv to have a tzitzis in it.
only when you're wearing it.
The large scarf, like they wrap around.
What do we? Depends how it's made. Oh, if like a shawl, you're saying. The women they wear shawls. The women are part of tzitzis. They wear a shawl.
Yeah, the short we're wearing sometimes.
What about your kapata?
No, in the corner you have like a round. It shouldn't be this.
So the chalal will see in Hashem that the halach is you go by roiv. It has to be roiv pasuach in order for it to be considered a konof. So you have to measure: is majority open, majority closed. Majority closed, you don't need. Let's say in a regular jacket, people have in a suit jacket, you have in the back a slit.
Very late.
But the slit is not roiv. The kapatas,
It's all.
most of the time, they make it roiv.
Beside the mini kapota.
So they make it maybe 60-40, something like that.
You saw the mini kapota over
No.
there. Like, yeah,
Huh?
it's a new style that they do in the light. They bring kapota, but it look like a mini kapota, like a mini skirt. Over there, he has not.
So you have to see if it has a shear.
Exactly.
So if it's a roi pasuach, then consider a corner. Then you would have to round one of the corners. How round? Well, the Mitzvah should discuss whether it has to be a certain shear or not. So someone's wearing it like a scarf. It's a problem because avada has to cover the guf. But Shaila was whether it also covers the roish, and there will only be yoitza mitzvah mufkar that shita. Really, the ikar is the guf. The roish only b'shas the bracha we do it, and anyone who's not wearing a talis gadol doesn't even yoitza that shita. When a minig is that we're not even yoitza the shita of ituf. And all the bachrim and all the yeshivas don't make ituf with the talis cotton to yoytze that shita. We hold the halacha not like that shita. You have a talis gadol, which you could do it berevach. You could do that shita. So you do that shita, the shas, the bracha.
What's v'natnu al tzitzit in the bracha? When we read it in the Torah,
Yeah.
what's v'natnu al tzitzit? Giving, natnu is to give. You know the bracha, not the bracha, the pasuk.
או לשים. נתנו איזה
What's the
לשים.
pasuk before? ונתנו על
Well,
על
this is
קפה
beged
בגדיהם.
chelas.
על קפה בגדיהם.
Put a
קפה
chelas on
בגדיהם.
it.
Oh, the tchelet.
Yeah, put the chelas.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, sif test.
No.
No gulas at Torah latalis. The minig is to make an Torah mechatichas meshi out of silk. The simin she'ois and sidish lefanav yula oilam fanav v'lo yiridim lamato. Whatever's lefanav shouldn't switch around back and forth. So they make by the head you have like a silk piece. Havol kis variza loy hoya makbid al zeh. The riza was not makbid at what's in the front. Shemaylam b'kodesh sheminidim. Variza loy makbid. It wasn't makbid.
So a lot of the Tzitzis now they have a lot of them have mesh, you know.
In the corner, right? That's for hiddur mitzvah that they have in the corner.
So that's
Hiddur mitzvah. This is talking about a talis gadol, la Torah by the head, to show you what's in the front.
What's the top, what's the bottom?
Yeah. Koi b'zari sheb'shas hatifa usually call adal tzitzis latzat smoil hatifas yishmeelim kedei hilod alamis. B'shas atifa, you should throw all tzitzis to the left side of your body. You'll see the Arabs. What they do is
We do also. We take
you
the
see
ball.
that they do it to their left side, to the left side of the guf. They're throwing it to the left side. So all the tzitzis should be on your left. We do two in the back, two in front, but everything is on the left side.
I saw some people making like they take the whole tzitzit, they put it in the back, half it's in the front, half in the back, and then they take it off. They don't put to the side. Can do that.
It's a
So
problem.
a lot of people do.
A lot of people don't do this right. The whole atifa, they're not doing it
I
correct.
see a video exactly how to do it. but
You have to just be medayik. Yachzer habesis lofanov or basis la'acharov. When you're doing that atifa, you should put two tzitzis in front, two tzitzis in the back on the left side. Kedei shedei mizluva mitzvahs. Yesh negin lost sad yamin al kos of smile. Kedei shehei suva b'mitzvahs.
Your brother asked a good question. Why
Yeah.
take the minhag of the goyim? Dafka goyim, we have to do what they're doing. It was very. I'm thinking it's a very good question.
Our cousin.
Huh?
Ishmaelim is our cousin.
Oh, so we can do what the cousin do.
Yeah.
You don't like cousin like this. You got the shade?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
the Rabban, the Chacham said,
Let me ask you, how did Avram Avinu dress? Meaning the question is, in the books they make him with a shtreimel, in the kids' books.
Oh yeah.
Avram Avinu, he wore a
Even
shtreimel.
Esav
Esav, yeah.
for the Beketcher.
He had a colored Bekeshim.
The Chida wrote that
Same thing.
Yeah, where does he write this?
Don't remember where.
So,
And also from all the archaeological finds where they see pictures of Jews from even from time of the first Mikdash. That's the interest.
The only
they
reason why
have
they
the
say
etchings in stone. They have
reason they say Kedei Cheshmael because that's the only reference you could do right now
Right.
towards
that's
that.
in the Kodesh Advar. Very good. Well said.
I find
Good is that we see that Chazal wrote the word list atibitis, and according to that shita, it was dafke that you need to have ituf. Now today we say ituf. Who's keeping up that minig? Who still didn't change that dress code and still wearing that old dress code? Yishmaelim. They're still doing it. So therefore, we look at Yishmaelim. But Amol, the Yidden also dressed that way. How do you think, by the way, the Rambam dressed? They dress this way in certain countries.
Yeah.
Western countries dress the Western way, Eastern countries dress the Eastern way. And however, today this is the way that we do it. Even the Zman Gemara already stopped. So they said the Lashon Gemara was Katif Ishmaelim.
Like the Bedouin, not the Allah Akbar.
Meaning, really, the shaila is like this.
The same
The shaila, this shita held that Chazal, that the idea of a talis is supposed to be wrapped all around, including Yeresh. The way we refer to it today is by Ishmael. L'maisa, we don't pass in that way. Mitzvah and mufcher, we do it b'shas the bracha. But a person's yaitza, regardless. For example, you told me about this person who wasn't wearing it properly. He's still yaitza the mitzvah. He just didn't do ituf.
Even
He
though
wasn't
he said
yaitza the
it
mitzvah and
atef,
mufcher.
even though he said it atef, it's
Yeah, l'maisa, it's not ma'akiv. It's not ma'akiv. He shouldn't
not
say.
gathering. It doesn't
He
matter.
should better say al mitzvah tzitzis. The mitzvah is for sure yaitza because he's malabish in his guf. Only problem is those chevra that wear it like a scarf. That's a real problem.
I don't know if it's
You go to these modern shuls
I don't know if it's talis.
and
I don't know if you could call it a talis.
maybe it
It
doesn't
look-
even
it
have a
look-
shear
It
to it.
looks like more like a scarf than a talis.
Yeah.
Could be it is,
Very, very narrow
Mm-hmm.
and long.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't have a shear. The talus has to have a shear to cover your guf. Maybe it doesn't have a
Let
shear.
them wear it and keep it.
So
It's something to do.
just saying that be'etzem, so this is a problem. But someone who doesn't do ituf, he's just not yoitza the mitzvah and a mufcher to follow that shita of Tivit She'elim b'shas wearing it. That's all. But he's yoitza the mitzvah if he didn't do it properly. You see, in shul people are not doing it. You don't have to be meicha the yoitza. The yoitza the mitzvah. Sifir Aleph. In kama anoshim is atim kolecha betalisa asaches. A bunch of people are putting it on together, same time. Kolecha mevarech la'atzmei. V'miratzu ha'echad mevarech v'achein yishoyim v'ayin amin v'yotzim is a meshamea k'medaber. Could all do it one time, the mitzvah. The shliach and the chabad house could lead his kehila, all do it together. They don't know how to say the bracha. Keep it all together.
In
about-
Chicago, it's where my sons used to daven there. They have a talit that every year they're adding up, and they write name, Kolan Aaron. They give money. And today the talit is from this wall to this one. And people holding it all over, and they have the name, Kolan Aaron going there. It's beautiful.
Wow.
Guys. Wow.
Very nice.
We don't have that minhag in the Chabad.
You have?
What do they do
Chabad,
with the
we don't do
tzitzis?
Kol Anam.
There's an Ayom Yom.
What do they do
Not-
with the
there's an
tzitzis?
Ayom Yom, not the- like in Israel, they have a full policy. Advertisements.
It has Abrakamfis, but it's like tchila was made that way. So when you add, what do you? They have to take it off the chayda and put it back on. When they add,
They got it in the middle and another piece, another piece, another piece.
no, because what are they doing with the
I don't
tzitzis
know.
in the middle? And then the
No, they have not tzitzit in the middle, only
yeah, but then you have to untie the tzitzis. And then hopefully they will
nothing down time.
and retie it. The chayda
And
tas
it's
limit
nothing.
The chayda it might be a problem. Anyways,
Okay.
no one's wearing it anyways. By the way, no one's wearing that.
No, it's,
No one's wearing it.
yeah, there are maybe 100 kids under,
It's like a football.
but it's nice.
Right. Abel top of that flamedalad. Abel Ahmed Adam Acher Sheinim Satav Avsitis in Yokol Barach. He lift this matif. Kivun Shuma Atzmai Ein Tel Lavarach Shabracha. Someone wants to say, and everyone will listen to him and answer Yaitza good. But if you're not doing it yourself now, how could you say for someone else?
It's like the outrageous.
Oh, good. V'im Satev Hu Bor Sheini Yedei Lavarach. Yachol Lavarach Le'acher. If he taka doesn't know how, then you can do it for him. Av Bisha Ein Sarah Asher, so he doesn't need it because he's not davening now. Kim Shekol Yisar Evim Zera Bazeh.
Not like tefillin. Yes, it's at the back.
Im Kain Gam Hu Tzarach LeBracha Zu Achshav. Since you need it, he needs it. Kain Noegim Shashatz Mabara Pakarong Til Hoitis Misheni Baki. There was a minig that the Shriach Tzibur did it out loud. V'chein Adin B'chol Birchas HaMitzvahs.
That's why today you have many shows. Chazan said the Broch Slav. Shach morning,
Yeah.
not Chabad, but all the
Yeah.
David. We always say Shach Broch Slav.
Yeah.
Only
Like
for
Chabad.
the lid or?
This is the din of Arvut.
Sfarad?
By Tzitzis is the first mitzvah in Torah that's discussed in Shulchan Aruch. So a number of kolalim that are brought down in Hilchos Tzitzis,
This is clarify.
because the first time is a mitzvah discussed in Shulchan Aruch. And sometimes things are said here more clear, and later on in Shulchan Aruch we refer back. Look in Hilchos Tzitzis, look in Siman Ches, look in this Siman, because that's the first place. When Chaber was writing Shulchan Aruch, he
That's the
started
first
off the
mitzvah.
Seder,
Right.
the first mitzvah. So he explains to you the din of Arvos. Sifyu Beis, HaTorah, Kraos and Tzitzis. Vei lo shesel chutin nefradin, k'mei saides hanifradin, k'mei shekasav ekecheni b'tzitzis reishi. Before you make the bracha, you separate the tzitzis to make sure they're like separate sides. If you're late coming to shul, and if you're going to have to now separate your strings, you're not going to make it daven with the minyan.
Even though it took you only half a second.
Leave it alone. You don't do it now.
Even though it took you only half a second.
Maybe his sisters are really tangled.
Litat b'minyan, I mean, follow the minyan is more important.
Sif Yud Gimel. B'chol yemim kaidu shivarach tzarech shi'ayin b'chutei hatzitzis. Im heim kshedim shemon nifseku mehem eze chutim. V'chein tzarech layin bo yisich chelik shutzah menucha kamfe kamavek shem nitzach chutechet. Even the part that is the where all the knots are. Maybe in there is something also tore. So you have to look at everything. Look it over. Yesterday I checked it already. So last the Beit Gulamachar ve'ein oimer hamidon al chaskasan. You don't say chazak in this case. Shem asher k'moy shehoyu tmel shulshem. We don't say, oh, yesterday was good, so today is good, and the day before it was good. Shem niloi yivdekein b'shas habracha. Yivdekein lo'ilam. Uvadi yefshel hamidon lo'ilam b'cheskas kashros. Kivon shedarken lifseke disar aglayim achsibas acheres chetiknu chamishin chayimiyim. Eventually, tzitzis get ripped. Tzitzis get ripped because people are step on it. Other things, you get snagged into your seat in the shul, in the bench. So eventually, it's going to get ripped. So at some point, you have a chiv to check. When are we going to draw the line? So you can't say the chazaka is always here. The chazaka is it's a suya lishtanis because let's call them chazaka. Chazaka hasuya lishtanis. You can't say it's going to always be that way because eventually it's going to change. So therefore you have to check it every day. Both. Shuvein tzarech l'baytkan. I feel him haste to lisa me Allah be sir dait in the lulish oid. V'yakav emsa yim nimach alev shein tzarech l'baytkan. Even he took off your talus during the day and you did not plan to wear it again. And now you need to make another bracha on it, agav, when you put it on. But you don't need to check it again. If you checked it in the morning, you don't need to recheck it again later.
When you go to a bris,
If someone goes and re-puts it on because he went by a bris, doesn't need to check it
they're
again.
gonna get checked.
But then over here. Motelatzes behen kidei hach v'libdika. Afilu shusaram b'Shabbat. Chiddush in Shabbos, if you're wearing a talus, which is possible in Shabbos, you're carrying. Kasher, it's part of the beged. So it's not carrying, it's like a beged. But if it's possible, then it's are extra because you plan on fixing it, it's no good. But over here, if you checked in the morning, even later on, let's say you took it off and you went to eat somewhere, the kiddush, you went to a meal for a few hours, you put it back on, you don't have to check it again. And you're allowed to walk in the street, even though it's a shusarab. That morning you checked it, it's good for the whole day.
Why wasn't Shabbos?
So if you carry possible tzitzis in Shabbos, no problem. It's Isser Hitzah.
Weird. This is weird.
You're wearing it. You're wearing possible tzitzis in Shabbos, no problem carrying.
If you walk me to the street and you realize if this is possible, you have to take it off.
Yeah.
You can use it.
Carrying.
You can use it as something warm to put on you.
Either way, you have to take it off. You can't wear it. But in the street, you have to take it off. You have to take it off right away.
If it's a puzzle, I leave it and make on court.
No, you can't wear
You
possible
can't do it.
tzitzis.
Because it's hard to just, and you know.
During the weekday, you can carry it in your hands, not a problem. take it off and hold it with you.
Shabbos.
Even during the weekday, you're saying if you realize that the talus is possible, you have to take it off.
Right, but there
If
you
you
can
went-
carry it in your hands. The Shabbos, you probably can't carry it. Therefore, the Shabbos, you're allowed to go on the street. Every time I go on the street, I should have to check my tzitzis. So, no, you don't have to check it. Check in the morning. Even you took it off and you went to a meal, you went to a kid. It's just that you don't have to check it again.
Chazaka, that's it.
Yeah, that's a chazaka once a day. Sif Yudal, Misha Lavash Hybrid Begodim Mishal Tzitzis Zeh Agabe Zeh. Many tzitzis. Remember Rabbi Scheinberg Olav Shalom. There were a lot of tzitzis.
100 of them.
Yeah, you met him?
Met him years ago.
Yeah, you there?
It's unbelievable to see that.
100 talus gadol or 100 talus
Tell
gadol?
us, cottons.
What?
He wore 100,
More
more than 100. That's why he wasn't really that big, right? It was
Oh, he was very skinny.
interesting that he hopped onto this Indian. How did he?
I don't know how he was able
How
to
long
carry
take
it
it
at
to
such
check
an
every
age.
tzitzis?
Huh?
You say I have to check every tzitzis.
Oh, he had a long morning.
The Hana to
He had a long morning to check all the tzitzis.
Check and put it on.
He used to go to Mikra every morning, no?
That's a good
Take it off.
question. Maybe he held it in one unit, but if you took it off, then I mean, either way, you'd have to try to check it every day. Chali Yechiv would check it every day. When he took it off, he didn't take it off.
Well, what the mitzvah to put 100 or 125?
I don't understand. I don't understand. It was his Indian.
Huh?
Never saw him.
He was his Indian.
If I mean, he said why he did it. Anyone know why he did it?
Maybe some type of
I need to go
tickle.
just to look at it.
He was an American boy.
Oh yeah,
American boy played baseball when he was younger.
I know that.
Yeah. I think he went to Europe. I think he went as a bacher. He was in America, and he was a real American. I think he went to Tells maybe or something. He went for a year to learn in Europe.
Uh-huh.
I'm not mistaken. You make one bracha for all of them, all the 100 tzitzis of Rabbi Scheinberg. Check each one. Check each one. Says so you see the mocker, there's a mocker for such a thing. The Shulchan Aruch says it's someone who wants to wear many begadim.
Harbe pudding.
It's such a thing. It's such a concept. Similar to what we said before about separating the strings. What about if you're going to have to checking your tzitzis is going to make you come late to the minyan? And they called you for an aliyah. And you didn't have time. And you have to put on your talus now. You're going to go to get an aliyah, and the felt the very makbid you wear a talus when you get an aliyah. Everyone's waiting for you. You're going to stand there while they're waiting for you. I'm checking my tzitzis. There is a chazaka from yesterday. But the problem is we can't rely on that chazaka forever. Because at one point it's going to change. But we don't know when it's going to change. So Chacham is said to do it every day. But in such a case where you have Tichet Tzibura while everyone's waiting for you, you can go up without it checking. Because in there they push away the chiv every day. In Oh, very
Talus bag.
You're putting your talus back.
And
You
it's the
checked
same
it.
spot.
It's good. Same spot. It's not a problem. I'm wondering if this is when you took it off. Saying if you checked it after you wore it, because you wore it shachris, you didn't check it. Maybe it got ripped. Maybe it's talking about when you put it away. Right. Ilchayim means you checked it. Now I put it away in the bag. Why should I suspect something's wrong tomorrow? I don't need to check it tomorrow.
Right.
Well, l'chayim, if you checked it before davening and you wore it the whole davening, you put it away without looking at it, l'chayim, it's not going to help. Have you check? Love, do you want to ask something?
Waiting. No, leading that don't have to check and such.
Yeah.
Why can't you? You don't check it. Why is that? Sorry, the other if you Russian sorry.
Yeah, but
why can you line the chazaka like by that same scenario?
Yeah, you rely on the chazaka. That's what it says.
Bichlal, why can't you rely on the?
Oh, always rely on the chazaka?
Why?
But
why
that he
that's it?
explained in your Gimel, I hear you, Shiloh, that E efshe lahaimid amidan la'oilam b'chesed kashas.
So why not a day? One day do it a few times a week. Why every single? Why every?
Because you have to give some type of, what do you say, Monday, Thursday, or
Whatever.
you have to give a certain shear.
Yeah.
Chacham said every day.
Usually,
Tiknu Chacham, actually the Lashon is,
when
good
you
point.
wear talis, you know,
The Lashon in
swing
Gimel,
floor on this.
Tiknu Chacham and Mashiv Dem Kol Yom Yom. It's a Vadika every day.
I'm saying, a talis that you wear, right? The string is all the way from the floor on this. So it's more like it's gonna get like a tefillin. Tefillin, you know, it's kosher. Mami l'cheskotan. Nothing changed. Here, thing changed.
Every day in the shul, some, this is our
Oh, really?
people ripping.
Yeah,
It's
yes,
very,
wow.
but the shaila is not clear when. You're right, Dov, it's not clear when. Therefore, it's takanas chacham every day. Chacham and takana can be pushed off for certain needs. Chazal were very careful about Tirchit Sibura. When the Gabayim are not on top of the situation, they leave the Sefer Torah, they're not goyal it, it's a problem. Because that's Tirchit Sibura, they have to be goyal the Sefer Torah. The reason why we take out 2 Sefer Torahs, or 3 Sefer Torahs, is mitzad Tirchit Sibura. We shouldn't have to wait to be goyal in between. Tirchit Sibura is an important thing. You can't be mezalzel in the Sibur. Sifit Zayin. Kshisate betzitzis, yichabin, la shitzivana, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, lisate betzitzis. Sheniska kom mit zweis, la soisam, so the isam I say, chatzkum. There are only a few mitzvahs where the Torah tells you you have to have kavana to the reason behind the mitzvah. Most mitzvahs in the Torah, all you need to know is you're doing a mitzvah. That you're doing a mitzvah.
So you don't have to go
By tzitzis, tefillin, and sukkah, the Torah makes it clear that you also have to know why you're doing the mitzvah. Chatchila. You have the yoytza anyway. But chatchila min haTorah, you should know why you're doing it. Or isam oisei uzchartem. The Torah says you should have a re'iyah and bring you to a schil of the mitzvahs.
That's the kavanah.
So when you wear it, you should have kavanah. That's also by tefillin, just to have the kavanah. And that's why people make these little cards sometimes. You should have kavanah. Not only that you're doing a mitzvah, but why am I wearing these 4 parashas? Because Hashem told me to wear 4 parashas.
Is that the reason that while davening you mashmish b'tefillin?
So that's just you shouldn't have hesach hadas that you're wearing from the kedusha tefillin. To remember, because we wear tefillin for so long, and it's tashmishe kedusha, and it has the Abish's name a lot of times in it, to remind ourselves that we shouldn't have litzanis and forget about the sea of das and tefillin.
Why you touch it?
Touch it, mizman lazman. Remind yourself where you are. You're wearing tefillin. If you need to do something, take off your tefillin. Don't wear your tefillin and travel litzanis. Sifyut ches kiven shetam levishat tzitzuk de liska mitzvahs. Levish talos kotin yizar levshe al begodo kishetam yir eu v'yiska mitzvahs. Oisa levshe noisi tachas begodim yizaro sheyivshu oisa ba'ofish yiru atzitzis tamid. Shaydei and he asan yiskru hamitzvahs tamid.
No, the key never start to have a tzitzis like from the fence to the floor. Very, very long. Not sure why.
In Israel, there's
No, here also.
No style.
All the teenagers, like, you know what I'm talking about?
teenagers. You have shilos and teenagers.
No, it's like
Teenagers have to make a change.
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I've seen it where the talent's cotton on top of it,
Right.
and then it's black.
Yeah.
That's because they want to keep on us. That's it. That's the change every day type of stuff.
Yeah, they come in and it doesn't look white anymore. It looks like
Everything get dirty.
כמו הסינות, זה
Yeah.
נראה כמו הסינות שהם נוחים.
Let's learn another halacha. We have a meaning of say.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sara shiat tzitzis me bachutz. Remember isam oisay. Geloi ka oisan shetoich vin oisan bahakamfes. Shasat chak shohelo ben ha'akum v'choish shalei igul olav echel teichim ha'kamfes. Shasa bracha yumagulin lapachas ehil v'tal amas. You can make the bracha, and because you need to have it isam oisay. You're not going to have it isam oisay. That's going to be an issue.
You're saying in the subway I can tuck it in.
If you're worried, yeah.
Oh, etemoto is not only when you make a bracha and put it, you have to hold that.
No.
Etemoto?
Well, you
Most
see
people,
some,
it doesn't go with,
No.
my kids are not outside, but I make a bach anymore.
but that's not ituf. That's just that you should see the tzitzis. But to wear it like the shmeilim, we don't wear it the whole time. We only wear it b'shatz the
Schwarz asks me, what is that? It's Wi-Fi. Remember that.
Chelik lamed gimel, Pashas koilech, Pashas shlach. Long sicha about the various minhagim wearing tzitzis, wearing it fully under both on top or half. There he's var also the Chabad. It's a riches that whole thing. Well, Maisa, by the way, Stamazay, the Rebbeim themselves, let's say the Fidik Rebbe wore the tzitzis on top of his bag
Short, and then the
and open the whole thing
But then you put the jacket on
under
it.
the kapot. So the older
Right.
Chassidim wore it that way.
Yes. So you see pictures.
Came Dominican in America,
To put underneath the shirt.
yeah, like this style, American style. I don't remember the details, but this is a long sikha where the Rebbe goes into Havana and the Svaris of all the shittas of the different hugging, why wearing tzitzis different ways. The famous one in the Chelik Lamed Gimel Shlach. He also was Matzayin over there to Rebbe Vadia, one of the only places where Matzayin to Rebbe Vadia is a long tshuva about the different hugging.
The Tzitzis.
Rebbe Yosef, yeah.
In the war now, in
Oh,
Gaza.
Yishakayach everyone for joining us.
In the war in the Gaza now, they told all the soldiers. The
Theo.
bullet vest proof. Normal Tzitzis, the soldiers. You see many times soldiers without the yarmulke, but they're wearing the Tzitzis. They felt like, what it saved my life.
Sei gesund.